I could please ask you to silence your cell phones. If you put them on vibrate. I understand we are all busy people, so if you need to take a call, if you would please take the call outside and don't talk during the proceedings. My name is Boris Doynat. I'm the hearing officer for San Francisco Public Works. Clinton Odwell. In front of me is the clerk for the hearing. The hearing is recorded, and there's a sign-in sheet on the table. So whoever hasn't signed in yet, I would please ask you to sign in. The reason why I'm asking you to sign in is we will be communicating with you based on that sign-in sheet. Or if you actually speak today and state your name clearly, only then we will know that you were actually here and we'll be able to tell you what's going on. As I said, the hearing is being recorded, so everything you say will be recorded. It will be transcribed and will become part of that hearing today. We are here to consider 5 different orders today. Order number 20-2026, consider the validity of notices for sidewalk repair on blocks in the Outer Sunset District. Order number 20-2108, the tentative approval for surface-mounted facilities site permits. Order number 20-2135, approval of tentative map number 9640, being a merger of 8-lot subdivision in 2 phases. And order number 20-2136, approval of tentative map number 10058, being a merger of 3-lot subdivision and 77 new residential condominiums within lot number 2. My job as the hearing officer is to listen to your testimony and give our Director of Public Works recommendations. I will not be making any decisions today, but I will pass on my recommendations to the Director, who will then make a determination in writing. When the Director has made the determination, the department will notify you. You can only be notified if you either speak at the hearing, state your name, or sign in there. Therefore, it is very important that you're signing in. First, for every single one of these orders, I will have Public Works staff present the case. Then I will allow the public to speak, in this case, if it's opponents or proponents. Then I will allow any member of the public who would like to speak to the subject to speak. Then I will again allow the Department of Public Works to speak if they so choose, based on the issues raised by the other speakers. And then I will ask the proponent of the order to speak if they have a possible rebuttal. Each speaker will have 3 minutes. There is a bell that I actually never hear up here, but you hear down there, that will tell you that your 3 minutes up. So please don't go over these 3 minutes. If you have any comments when I have closed an order already, I will tell you the order is now closed. We are moving to the next order. If you still have a comment, we will accept written comments within that day still. So you could still write to us via email to have these comments being mentioned in the hearing today. With this being said, we will be moving to order number 20-2026, consider the validity of notices for sidewalk repair on blocks in the Outer Sunset District. And at this time, I would like to ask the representative of Public Works to speak to that order.
Good morning.
Good morning.
My name is Teresa McNamara. I'm a street inspector for the Bureau of Street Use and Mapping. Public Works Code 706 states that it shall be the duty of the property owners to maintain sidewalk and sidewalk area fronting or adjacent to their property in good repair and condition. That said, this public hearing is to consider the validity of the notices to repair that have been issued to various property owners and utility agencies for the restoration of the public right-of-way sidewalks. The Sidewalk Inspection and Repair Program was enacted by the city in 2007 to improve the pedestrian path of travel by inspecting and notifying property owners of defects requiring repair. Under city and state codes, property owners are responsible to maintain the sidewalks fronting their properties. This program differs from past inspection programs by providing funding for the city to allow property owners the option to have the city repair the sidewalks for them and to invoice them upon completion of the work. Part of the SERP process is to hold public hearings for property owners to express their concerns as to the validity of the required sidewalk repairs. Since its inception, the SERP has conducted inspections along 1,812 blocks in neighborhoods throughout the city. Today's hearing is for property owners who have received sidewalk repair notifications in SERP 149 Merced Manor District neighborhood, bordered by Slope Boulevard and Slope Boulevard and Ocean Avenue on the north, 25th Avenue and 24th Avenue on the east, Eucalyptus Drive on the south, and Riverton Drive on the west. Letters for this area were mailed out on October 25th, 2019. Thank you.
Thank you. Is there any property owner or any public utility company that would like to speak to this order? Okay, that was an easy one. I'm therefore closing this order. Thank you. Moving on to order number 2021-08, tentative approval for surface-mounted facility site permits. Is there a representative of Public Works who would like to present the case?
Good morning. My name is Leo Palacios, representing Public Works, Bureau of Street Use and Mapping. Surface-mounted facilities are utility facilities which are installed directly in the public sidewalk above the surface of the street. Public Works issues surface mount facility permits under Public Works Code, Article 25, and Public Works Order 188097. The Public Works Bureau of Street Use and Mapping has scheduled this hearing for PG&E surface-mounted facility application 16 SMF 0079 at 205 St. Charles Avenue to determine whether Public Works should approve PG&E's waiver of the pre-application approval process and PG&E's proposed location for its surface-mounted facility. As authorized under Public Works Code, Article 27, Section 2703, PG&E submitted a request to waive the Article 27 community meeting requirement by demonstrating that physical and technical constraints limit its placement of this SMF to a single location at St. Charles Avenue. The Bureau of Street Use and Mapping tentatively approved this waiver and referred it to the Planning Department, who determined that this SMF will not unreasonably affect the aesthetic character of the streetscape, adversely affect pedestrian circulation, or adversely affect historic resource. Public Works also referred this application to the Department of Public Health, who deemed the equipment meets the public health compliance standard. Therefore, the Bureau of Street Use and Mapping allowed PG&E to mail and post a notice of its intent to obtain an SMF permit. PG&E signed affidavits. Per PG&E signed affidavits, this notice was sent to the person owning or occupying property within 300 feet along either side of the proposed location, mailed to planning associations within 300 feet, and posed in conspicuous places within 300 feet of either side of the proposed location. Public Works received one protest to PG&E's proposal. We will be here if you have any questions. Thank you.
I have a question for you, Lee.
Yes.
So it is my understanding that BSM agreed that there are no alternatives to this location?
Per
PG&E
PG&E's comments, this is the only location
Did-
for their equipment.
Bureau of Streets and Mapping agree with this assessment?
Say again?
Did Bureau of Streets and Mapping agree with this assessment that there's no alternative to that location?
Yes.
Okay, that's all I wanted to know. Yes, thank you. Is there a representative of PG&E who would like to speak to this case? Is there any member of the public who would like to speak to this particular location and the placement of the SMF? Then I'm herewith closing this order. Moving on to order number 202135, approval of tentative map number 9640, being a merger of 8-lot subdivision in 2 phases. I would like to invite a member of Public Works to speak to this case.
Hello, my name is James Ryan. I'm a Chief Surveyor for Public Works, Bureau of Street Use and Mapping. On March 6, 2018, a tentative map application number 9640 was submitted requesting approval of an 8-lot subdivision project, 6 of the 8 lots being vertical subdivision, and requests approval to file multiple phase final subdivision maps. All testimony and materials, including but not limited to staff reports, comments, responses, and other information from other concerned governmental agencies and utilities, and the information submitted by or on behalf of the subdivider, and other comments, responses, and information provided in connection with this application have been considered. Through our review, Public Works has recommended a single parcel map, which does not include a vertical element. We have also recommended to meet any requirements that were contemplated in a second phase by recording a notice of special restrictions or a similar document as approved by Public Works. Public Works is considering the approval of the above-mentioned tentative map application and have requested this hearing in order to provide the opportunity for any interested party to provide their comments for our consideration.
Thank you very much. We're holding this hearing to find out if we should be approving it or not. I'm open. It's not a question. I'm here with inviting any members of the public or anyone who wants to speak to this case. Anyone? No? I guess we can also close this order. Thank you very much. Moving on to the next. Order number 202136, approval of tentative map number 10058, being a merger of 3-lot subdivision and 77 new residential condominiums within Lot 2. Again, I would like to invite a member of Public Works to speak.
Hi again, James Ryan, Chief Surveyor, Public Works, Bureau of Street Use and Mapping. On August 6, 2019, a tentative map application number 10058 was submitted requesting an approval to subdivide the Assessor's Block 4591C, lots 215, 216, 226, 227, 228, and 560, referred to collectively as Block 52, creating a 3-lots resulting in up to 77 residential units and multiple dedications of fee title for street roadway purposes and associated utilities and infrastructure improvements. All testimony and materials, including but not limited to staff reports, comments, responses, and other information from other concerned governmental agencies and utilities, and the information submitted by or on behalf of the subdivider, and other comments, responses, and information provided in connection with this application have been considered. Public Works is considering the approval of the above-mentioned tentative map application and have requested this hearing in order to provide the opportunity for any interested party to provide their comments for our consideration.
Thank you. Again, at this point, I would like to invite interested parties, if there are any. If you would please state your name clearly.
Good morning. I'm a resident. Good morning. I just received this memo in the mail
If you
notifying
would
me
please
about
state your
this.
name clearly.
Oh, my name is Hugh Wong.
Yu Wong, thank you. Go ahead.
I just have a short question. I just wonder if we could get a copy of the actual boundaries and the maps.
Is that your question?
Yes.
I would invite the Public Works representative. I
Oh,
guess
great.
you're getting it already.
You may keep this, take this home.
Okay. I just want to thank you very much for the map.
You're welcome. Thank you. Any other member of the public who would like to speak to this order? If not, I'm closing this order too, and I'm herewith also closing the hearing. That's it.